specially bulky Scizors running in rain teams, and they seem to be doing good.
Yeah, along with Ferrothorn, that's ridiculous. Alright, so what was your favorite Pokemon game that you've ever played? Spin-offs,
Uh,
the straight games, whatever.
my favorite game would have to be Pokemon Crystal. Pokemon Crystal was the first of the Gold Silver generation that I got to play because when it first came out, I wasn't really into to playing Pokemon as much as I was, so I didn't start off with Gold and Silver. Then I heard Crystal came out, and I was like, I'll give it a chance. So I played Crystal through, and one of my biggest memories of playing Crystal was the final battle that you have against Pokemon Trainer
Oh,
Red.
that's the best.
Yeah, I remember. I'm thinking to myself, I just beat I beat the gym leader Blue, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm gonna do fine. These guys are both like the same trainer. So I go to that mountain, and I'm thinking I'm gonna have an easy battle, and his Pokemon were just insanely powerful.
Yeah, I remember the first time doing that. I never actually played Gold, Silver, Crystal. So in Heart Gold version, I'm going up Mount Silver, and I get to the top not expecting a tough battle at all because I don't buy the game guides. And the first thing he sends out is a level 88 Pikachu, and I'm just blown away.
Yeah, when I played the remake, I was completely blown. I was like, they made sure to make him a lot harder than he was
Yeah, that was
before.
ridiculous. And that was his worst Pokemon too, and it killed my whole team. All right, so would you say that's probably the most epic battle in all of Pokemon?
I would think there's a few other trainers whose team are a bit more balanced than his, but because their levels are considerably lower, I would say that that's probably the most intense battle you had. That's the only battle I've ever had where I would use items in battle. Even against the Elite Four, I always waited till the fight was over to heal my Pokemon, and I was constantly reviving and using full restores on my Pokemon against Red. So that was the most intense in-game battle I ever had.
Me too. I gotta tell you that the levels were just so intense. All right, so now we're gonna move on to our Ask the Audience section. Let's see. The people on Realgum earlier, around 6 o'clock Mountain Time, that'd make it 8 o'clock Eastern. While you were away from the keyboard, I think, I was asking them to PM me questions to ask Astark in the middle of our interview for an Ask the Audience section, and I got a surprising number of questions from people, some of which I had to turn down just because they were so stupid. So we're going to start off with a question from Lucario. What is your least favorite Pokemon and why?
Oh man, before this generation, I would have had a completely different answer for you. But the last 2 weeks have made me notice the Pokemon that I despise the most, and that would be Genesect. Genesect seems to be the biggest troll of Pokemon I've
How did
ever
I know
seen.
you were going to say that?
His ability, his speed tire, his wide move pool just makes him so hard to kill. It's like he comes in, he gets a +1 special attack boost, and he's sweeping half your team without you knowing why. An interesting battle I had the other day where I tested it out. The person started the fight against me. +1. I got +1 special attack. I use Bug Buzz and I kill his Deoxys speed. He sends in his Dragonite. His Dragonite Dragon Dances. I Ice Beam it the first time. He survives. And even after the Dragon Dance, somehow I still outsped it and killed it with the second Ice Beam the second time. Then he sends out his Landorus and it goes down to with a Yachi Berry attached to it.
That's ridiculous. See, this right here, folks, is the case for Genesect being banned.
Yes, Please, the suspect voting is gonna be up soon. Please, everybody vote for it to be
No,
banned.
vote for Genesect to stay in OU. He is my lead for all of my current teams. So I'm gonna be screwed if he goes to Uber. I'll have to make.
Well, I finally found the counter for that. So if you guys want to know, please message either me or Lucario because we
Oh,
figured it
please
out.
say
So
it. Do you want to say it?
now I want to keep it under wraps for everybody who wants to use Gen
Keep
6
it a
still.
secret. Only tell it to HQ. I get you. Okay. So next question from Beaver FX. How long have you been a fan of Digimon?
Oh man,
This.
I can I can go on about that for forever. I love Digimon. I love Digimon before I love Pokemon.
Before
If I had,
Pokemon.
yeah, if I had to say that anything, I would say that I'm a Digimon tamer first and a Pokemon trainer second.
Oh. See, I know.
Don't get twisted, guys. I still love you guys.
Well, I know nothing about Digimon. I never even gave it a chance because it looked like a ripoff of Pokemon. Tell us a little about it. What is the premise of Digimon?
Well, just like Pokemon, Digimon has multiple aspects. They do have their own card game, which is more similar to the card game Magic. For those of you who's
Yeah.
familiar, those of you might have to Google it. It's more similar to the card game Magic, and the TV show is more based on, instead of having a wide variety of Digimon, you have one partner Digimon that sticks with you, and because of the connection that the Digimon makes with his human partner, they're stronger than the other Digimon that they would find in the wild, which is similar to what they tell
Yeah.
us in Pokemon.
They tell you that in Pokemon, but it's really just the EVs. Yeah, they're lying to you.
So in Digimon, basically a group of kids end up getting selected to be the Digimon tamers, and they have to save the world. There's some impending doom. Someone's trying to kill somebody, and these are the only people that can stop them. I don't know why they decided to give kids all these powers,
So
but you
are
know,
Digimon like digital creatures?
yes, Digimon does stand for digital monsters.
Alright, so now that I got some Digimon skills down, we can move on to our next question. This person actually didn't want their name given, maybe because of the question. So from Anonymous, do you regret living in the hood?
I think I know whose
Yeah.
question that is, but I'm not. But no, I never regretted where I grew up, because if it wasn't for where I grew up and the people that I met throughout my life, I wouldn't be the person that I am now.
Alright, good answer. So next question from Zero Fenrir. Hope I'm saying that right. What is your favorite game?
My favorite
Ever.
game. My favorite game ever. Oh, I would have to say that my favorite game ever is actually chess.
Oh, right, chess, really?
Yes, I'm actually a pretty accomplished chess player. Me and a few of my friends have actually just started playing three-man chess, which is another variant of chess, which is very difficult because having two opponents at the same time is very hard, and the rules and movements of that game are a lot difficult. It's like you have one opponent on your left and you have one opponent on your right, so you have to attack and defend at the same time because you never know who's going to turn on you.
Yeah, I've played three-man chess before. It's a blast. I'm pretty avid at chess myself. We'll have to play sometime.
Yes,
we will. So next question, also from Zero Fenrir. What do you look for in a woman?
That's a good question. What do I look for in a woman? Well, she's definitely has to be smart. I wouldn't say she would have to be smarter than me, or because I think I'm a rather intelligent guy, but I can't be with a girl who I can't have an actual conversation with.
Read my mind. Alright, so next question. These ones are from number 1591, and I censored a lot of them. But the first time, do pinto beans give you a lively or embarrassing reaction?
Um, no, they do not actually.
Okay. Uh, I have no idea what this kid is smoking. Do you wake up or open your eyes first?
Oh, I understand what that person is saying. I actually wake up before I open my eyes, which I don't know, it's something that I've trained myself to do because when you open your eyes right away when you wake up, it tends to hurt a bit. So normally I'll give myself 5 minutes. I'll wake myself up and just lay in the bed, and then I'll actually open my eyes and get up and continue with the day.
All right. Another question from Number. Uh, what when you pet a cat, why does it raise its butt? These are weird
Um,
questions. All right,
um,
we're gonna skip over Number and go back to another question from Zero Fenrir. Who do you like most on this server? I'm assuming he's talking about Realgrim.
who do I like the most? I don't know. I've made different bonds with different people. I'm really fond of Nascourge, UNPC, um, a few other people from various clans, Femme Fatale from LOD, Ban Notori, who is one of the recent additions to HQ, um, Gems Lover. Yeah, I can't really pick one person that I like the most. I love all you guys.
We love you too, Astark. So, speaking of Gems Lover, don't you know a lot of your HQ clan members in person?
I actually, the actual only two people in HQ that I know personally are Gems Lover and Goliath. And I know another one of the clan members, Blazing Zero, through Goliath. I actually went to high school with Gems Lover, and Goliath is actually my neighbor. He actually lives next door.
Oh yeah, he was over at your house that one time, huh?
Yeah.
So, here's another question. Don't feel obligated to answer. Oh wait, it's in the contract. Haha. Who do you like the least on the server?
Who do I like the least on this server? That is a good question. I would have to say people who use Genesect. Sorry, guys, I'm going to single you out as a group, and anyone who's using Genesect right now, you are my least favorite.
I feel terrible. I'm gonna go change my team right away. All right, final question. There have been some rumors about you and Nascourge. Are any of these true? I've been hearing some dirty things.
um, None of the rumors that have gone on about me and Nascourge are true at all. We're just really good friends now. Thanks to him, I was able to bring my clan to this community, and with the help of HQ, we've expanded Real Game completely. So we're really good friends. We've done a lot to help each other, and we just joke around, but none of the rumors are true.
All right, well, thank you for having me, Astark. Thanks for being the first one that I interviewed for this segment. Good night, everybody. I guess I'm posting this on YouTube next. Thank you once again, Astark, and we'll see you on the server.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good night, guys.